All right, I'm here with the Liquid Force 2024 launch foil package. We're gonna start out with our all aluminum mast here and a 24-inch. This is a little bit shorter than the rest of our masts, which are either 27 or 28, and this is by design. What we've decided with the 24-inch mast when you're learning is that it's kind of the perfect height where you can learn how to foil and judge where the wing is at. But then if you get near a wave at all, the wing's not likely to breach out of the water because the mast is long enough that you can match the curve of the wave while keeping the wing in the water and still projecting in and out of the second wave or the first wave, whatever you're trying to learn on. We've got our standard fuselage, and then we've got our Flight 120 wing. What's great about the Flight 120 wing, especially when you match it with this 24-inch mast, is it's a little bit of a slower wing, but it's a little bit more of a more stable wing. And what we do is we round this leading edge out to make it react a little bit slower. So it'll draw out the pumps a little bit more, and it'll draw out the corners a little bit more. The other thing we do on this wing is we add a little bit of curve to it right here. And we add a little bit of curve to the top. And the idea is this wing is traveling through the water. If it was gonna get up to the surface of the water, instead of breaching, it's gonna actually let the water roll over the top of it and kind of push it back down and keep it in the water. When you're learning how to foil, the hardest thing is actually keeping the foil in the water, but while generating lift. So a lot of people come all the way up to the top of the water and breach. So by making this a little bit more curved and a little bit slower, it allows you to come up to the top of the water, figure out where you're at, and then drop the foil back down, all while maintaining power and speed. The other thing that we do is we have the biggest tail wing that we make in our foil lineup here. And the idea is to create a bunch of stability in the back and to also kind of slow down your turns a little bit and just make it more stable, more playful. The biggest thing about foiling is when you first get started, these movements happen very quickly. And so by learning on a product that's like a little bit mellower and a little bit easier to ride, it's actually gonna make it significantly easier for you to learn and grow as a foiler. And then the one thing that's really nice is as you get better as a foiler, all of our parts are interchangeable. So if you want to get a bigger mast, if you want to get a different fuselage, or more important, if you want to switch from a slower, more stable wing to something more mid or high aspect like you have in our Horizon series, all of this stuff is interchangeable. So once you commit to a Liquid Force product, it's really easy to jump around within our line as you grow as a foiler. Check yours out at a local retailer or at liquidforce.com.